Hey, what's going on guys? Raph here from B&C Camera, and I think one of the coolest things about working at the shop is getting the inside scoop and deets on some of the newer things that are coming out that not a lot of the public's eyes is able to see. So our buddies over at SmallRig have graciously sent us a box to unbox here today, and it's actually one of their newer lights. It's going to be the RC450D for daylight. All right, woo, this is one heck of a light. So I'm a big fan of SmallRig stuff, right? I use it a lot for my equipment, for video work. And now SmallRig has jumped into the light foray, providing cost-effective means for lighting for consumers like us. So let's go ahead and check it out. So you guys, all right, beans. So this is definitely going to be one of their bigger lighting systems, and it's going to be outputting a good amount of light. Check out the packaging. It's nice and small. Everything is already cut and fabricated out. Wow, this is a nice lighting system. Holy cow. It's got a nice fan. Keeps it nice and cool. Of course, it's LED, so you don't ever have to worry about overheating and burning stuff up. Comes with a power supply and the mounting accessory to go towards a light stand. Okay, so when you get this guy, you're also going to want to get this controller unit. This one right here. This one is the RC450D series control panel. So basically this will help control the light, of course your output, and so. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and take a peek gander at the control unit for the RC450. Now this controller unit is also going to be usable for the 350 line of lights as well, so definitely keep that in mind. It's got a nice little magnetic back right here from what I can tell so far, and it's pretty straightforward and simple. Of course, this connects to the control unit in the back, or the control input in the back, and the control unit itself, pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. You got your on-off effects, frequency, and of course if you have the CCT option, you can go ahead and control the cool and warm tones right here in the middle, and your intensity is going to be on the left side. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And that is going to be the control unit for the RC350 and 450 line of lights. But you know, if you want to have it off to the side or far away, if you want to control it from a good distance, you can actually plug in this control unit through here, and you can basically control it from a good distance away. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and set this light up. So you got a really big power brick system, so make sure you have a lot of space. Make sure you know it's out of the way so people don't trip. That's the last thing you'd want, right? And the cable system is actually pretty long, so it's pretty accommodating, but still, as always, it doesn't hurt to have extension cables to run if you're going to be short on space or you need that space. So this stuff down here real quick. Now the first thing I noticed when I unboxed the light as well is that the base is an Arca Swiss. If you can see it right here, Arca Swiss. So what that means is that, say for example, you know, knock on wood, you forgot your light stand, you can actually use a tripod, if you happen to have a spare tripod, to basically utilize as a light stand, which is very, very versatile. I love the fact that, you know, companies are doing that now. So being able to slide it onto a tripod is really great. Okay, now, so moving a little bit closer, we're gonna go ahead and install the assembly to hold the light on the light stand. Pretty standard stuff, easy peasy. And again, it slides right on, just like an Arca Swiss mount. So pops right in, boom, tighten it up, and she's locked in and secure, so. All right, let's go ahead and hook up the power. Yeah, again, this power system is pretty big. The DC requires 48 volts, you know, so it's gonna pull a lot of power, but it's gonna really need all that power to basically kick out that much light. So, undo this guy, hook it up. I'm gonna go ahead and push the camera back a little bit, kick off these lights, and I'm gonna show you guys how much output this bad boy can do. Alrighty guys, so of course one of the coolest things about the SmallRig RC450D is the Bowens mount system. It's pretty universal. The 3 prongs right here. super easy and simple to set up. Clicks right in, just like so, and you're all set and ready to rock. Of course, there's a bunch of different light modifiers. That's Bowens mounts, so you have a lot of options to choose for your lighting system. Alrighty, so don't mind the darkness. I went ahead and dropped it a couple of exposure stops, so that way, you know, when I kick the light on, it's not gonna be super duper bright, hard to see what the heck's going on. So yeah, I just went ahead and plugged it in. I don't know what intensity it's gonna be in. I'm also gonna do a test to basically put it behind the camera, so just to see how bright and how soft the light is. So let's go ahead and kick on some light here. Can't really see nothing right now. I'm sure you guys can't see anything either, just go ahead and kick this on. Woo! Okay. All right. So we're at about 50% intensity on this guy. There is a flashing Bluetooth indicator, so actually you can control this via Bluetooth as well too, which is great. I went ahead and put the SmallRig RC450D lantern softbox on here just to kind of showcase the light and show you guys how bright it is. At 50%, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and kick it on all the way up to 100%. Ooh, that is a lot of light. Oh, geez, it's like the sun. And of course, this is gonna be the RC450D, D for daylight. So this is gonna be daylight balanced, which is gonna be a flat 56K. So yeah, let's go ahead and throw it behind the camera to showcase to you guys how bright this light source is and how soft it is, which is gonna be useful for you guys to know if you guys need a good lighting setup for your studio or on-the-go mobile setup. Okay, so I have the light set at 1%. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of bump it up accordingly. So we're gonna go to 1%, 50%, and then 100%. So this is 1%, right? Super dark. But really useful if you need to adjust and have minimal light. Go ahead and do that with this light. Next up, we have 50%, which was what the light was at when we kicked it on. Okay, so this is the light at 50% kicked up. So this is what the light was at set to when we kicked it on. As you can see, it's really nice, got a nice glow on me with the softbox. Of course, you wanna space yourself accordingly. If I'm at this distance right here, I don't have any, hot spots, nothing's really glowing too much. If I get a little close to the light, it gets a little kind of crazy. So, of course, you can always adjust your exposure accordingly for your video. But this is at 50%. I can only imagine how 100% is gonna be. I might have to move the light a little bit further back for the 100%. So yeah, let's go ahead and test that out right now. Okay, so this is at 100%. I am super overexposed. So I'm gonna push the light a little bit further back and show you guys how far out the light is and how much light basically you're getting for your scene. So I'm gonna go ahead and push the light back a little bit further just to show you guys. I'm gonna push it all the way back just to showcase how far out that's gonna be. Okay, so now that it's pushed further out, we have the similar exposure set to like 50% intensity. But again, it's adequate lighting. Like you can light up a pretty good scene with the good softbox combo with the light. So yeah. Dang, this light is really nice, super soft. So there you have it. That's the RC450D from SmallRig. Again, it's a really great lighting system for that price. If you want to check out the prices, definitely go to our website at bncamera.com. We'll have this up here soon. Again, it's a brand new lighting system from them. Super bright, super affordable and cost effective, and it's great. It's nice and soft. I'm using it right now, and it'll be very beneficial and handy for any production setup. All right, and if you found the video helpful and informative, as always, please feel free to give us a like and subscribe. Thanks again to SmallRig for providing us this light in advance to go ahead and test and play around with. And of course, I am none other than Raph from B&C Camera. And as always, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.